Welcome children, it's your practical period. So today we will discuss a problem of a prime number. Means we have to check the given number is prime or not. So first of all we create the class. Click on class, new class, and write here your class name, that is prime. All of you know the what is the prime number. Here is the prime folder. So click on this folder and select open editor. Here is a sample program given. Select this program and delete it. Okay. All of you know that prime number is a number which is divisible by 1 and itself. Okay. Means a number that having two factors is the prime number. Suppose our number is 3. So 3 is divisible by 1 and 3 is divisible by its own. Means 3. So it's a prime number. Okay. So here we are using scanner class. Why? Because here we are take the value from the user, take the input from the user. So here in import, first of all we import the package. Import java dot util package. Util package is responsible for scanner class. Scanner. Okay. After importing package, class name I am given prime. After given class name, block of the class is started. Now we create the method public static void main. Okay, creating method. Here is a string AR. You can change the variable name. So here we are, I'm changing the variable name. Variable name is AR. Okay. After creating the method, we have to take the input. So we need the scanner object. So here we create the scanner object. So class name, that is scanner. Then object name, here I am given the object name is OB is equals to means we can change the object name is equals to new scanner within parentheses system.in. Okay, this is the line to creating object of the scanner class. After this, so we write here message, means print a message system.out.println system.out.println message, enter a number. Okay. After this we take the input from the user. So int, we have to take a number. So int n is equals to object name is OB dot next int. Okay, so here we take the input from the user. Now we take one more variable to count. I'm saying the factor means that number divisible by 2 times. Means we have to take one more variable, integer type variable. I am writing here C. C means counter variable. It is used to count the number of terms your condition is true. So here C is equals to initial value of C is 0. Okay. After this, next we start the loop. We are going to do this program using for loop. For int I is equals to 1, I less than equals to n, I plus plus. Okay, here condition is depend, means we start from 1. We have to check that number is divisible by 1 and itself means that number which are given by the user. So we start the loop from 1 to less than equals to n. Okay, means if we keep the value of n is 5, so it will, this loop start from 1 to 5. Okay, after this we put one more condition, start the block of loop. After this one more condition, if according to definition, if your number divisible by 1 and itself, your number means n, divisible by means remainder value, means modulus, we are using modulus sign here, modulus I. If your number mod I is equals to 0. Okay, if we divide your number by I value is increased, first time 1, then 2, then 3, means it will, this condition, it will check that your number is divisible by I value or not. Okay, divisible by means equals to 0, remainder value equals to 0. If this condition is true, then C, we take here one variable C is equals to 0, means here we want to count number of times this condition will be, how many times this condition is true, we have to count here. So here we write C plus plus, or you can write here C is equals to C plus 1. Okay, C is equals to C plus 1. First time C value is 0. When this condition is true, then control comes here and increase the C value. Okay, if this condition is false, then control not come to this part. After this, close this braces, means if block, and close the for loop. After this, one more condition, if, means number of factor should be 2. So here we check if C value, C is equals to 2, means if C is equals to 2, means this condition is increases 2 times, means this if block executed 2 times means your number is prime. Okay, so here if this condition is true, system dot out dot print ln within message number is prime. Okay, and print the number value, means print the n value. Else SOPLN means system dot out print ln, or you can copy from this side. Copy it and paste here. Number is not prime. Okay, after this close the method and close the class. After closing the braces, click on compile. Here is no syntax error. At the last you can see here no syntax error. Okay, now close this window and right click on your folder, that is prime, and select void main. Click here. Okay, here is a enter a number. So here we enter the 23. At the last you see here is a 23. Okay, 23. So click on enter key. 23 is your number is prime. 23 is number is prime. Okay, because 23 is divisible by 1 and 23. Let's see one more example. So first of all, you close your window and again right click on your folder and select void main. Click here. Okay, now I'm going to enter 7. 7 is also prime number. So it's a simple logic of prime number. Okay, I hope prime number program is clear to all of you. Thank you for watching.